Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome to this edition of Hot Wheels Mustangs. Just finishing up adding this crazy looking car to my site, hotwheelsmustangs.com. That is the last car in the 2004 series. Let me give it a publish. So you're getting kind of an inside look at me working on my site. And then basically what I do is want to make sure I go live. So Hot Wheels Mustangs, hotwheelsmustangs.com, and make sure it looks okay. And that's how I keep track of my cars. Where's it going? Very slow. There it is. Okay. That's how I keep track of my cars. It's kind of like an online database. I have used spreadsheets. I've used phone apps that I paid for to keep track of my, cars. But really, bottom line, the easiest thing for me is to have a website with not only some history, because I'm interested in that too, not just names and numbers. I like to have a little bit of detail. In a spreadsheet, I would not have these cars that show all the colors. Well, not all the colors. Some of the original colors back in 1968. So this is a little bit kind of a walking history, a scrolling history of Hot Wheels Mustangs. And that's really what I enjoy doing and what I'm providing. So let's say some little kid somewhere has just discovered Hot Wheels Mustangs for the first time, and then discovers my website, and he's got quite a bit of information ahead of him. So not everything. This is not complete. I've said that before, but it's a good, if I'm 90%, I'm doing great. So let's go ahead and scroll right up to 2004, which is where we left off last time. 2003, 2004, Hot Wheels Mustangs. Here we are. So I'm not showing live cars. It's just so much easier just to show you the cars that I have in categories. And so we're going to start with the Custom Mustang, one of the best looking Mustangs out there. This car was only available at the 18th annual Hot Wheels Collectors Convention in Irvine, California in 2004. So they made 3 cars. Hot Wheels made 3 special cars just for this convention. I mean, that's how big this group is. These are the middle-aged men, mostly, not all, who grew up with Hot Wheels, and now they have some money to buy the cars that they remember so much from their childhood, which, if I have to admit it, that's kind of what I'm doing too. So Hot Wheels is willing to participate, obviously, and give them more items to buy. So this particular car, black with a white stripe, it has deep dish chrome wheels with real rider tires. They only made 2,000, and so when I tore open this package about 30 minutes ago, there's just a little glimpse of that history just died. And hopefully there's still 1,999 others still in their packages somewhere. Not this one. This was the finale car from the convention, and I like how it has the convention's logo on the back window. And I went ahead and took a photo of the blister pack that's very specific, with the 18th Annual Collectors Convention Custom Mustang on the side. So love it. Moving on, Mustang Funny Car. I had a choice when I bought this. Literally, these just trickle in through the mail over about a week or so after I'm able to purchase them. And I had my choice between Metal Flake Blue, which is beautiful, or Z-Mac, which is unpainted metal. I forget the name of it, but those are the elements of the metal. It's metal, unpainted metal, and that's unusual. So I decided to go for that. I don't remember the price difference, but this is a first editions, meaning it is a brand new car that Mattel had not made before, and they made 100 new cars in 2004, which is a lot of new cars. They have to make new castings for each one. This was car number 22 out of those 100. So it also comes with white or blue Ford logo on the hood. I wasn't really sure where it was. I had to look, and it's right on the tip. You can't see it in this photo, but it's just the round oval Ford logo. And in this case, it's white. So they did which is interesting. I wondered, the metal flake blue I figured would have the white, and the chrome would have the blue, but I'm not really sure. But this has a small white Ford logo, chrome 5-spoke wheels, and it does open, of course. And so this was the first edition, so people hadn't seen that before. But the entire body pivots like a dragster does. You can access all the engine parts underneath. Gorgeous car. Happy to have it in my collection. Now let's talk about these cars. The Mustang GT. So 2004 first editions. Now we know this is a 2005 Mustang. I know it's a 2005 Mustang because 2005 they came out with the brand new body style. So this is a 2005 Ford Mustang GT. Well, they call it a Ford Mustang GT concept. So that's why. In 2004, Ford was saying, well, here's the concept for what we think we're going to come out with next year. And they did. This is pretty much identical to what you saw in 2005. So this is 48 out of those 100 brand new first editions. It's interesting now looking back that this is a first edition because this is such a common body style in Hot Wheels and on the road. So red interior, silver exterior, 5-spoke wheels. And I took a picture of the blister pack here again too. I thought that's kind of a nice touch because it has this first edition logo, and I'm gonna try to do that more often because I do just throw away the blister packs afterwards. So try to take as many pictures as I can. Now let's talk about this yellow thing over here on the left. You know, Hot Wheels was known in 1968 for coming out with crazy looking cars that were a little bit cartoonish, a little bit, you know, exaggerated, I guess is the right word. Now this has taken it to a whole new level. I'm not really sure what I think. I don't. Yes, I do. I don't love it. I like the cartoon concept, but come on, right? These wheels are the width of, I don't know, 20 wheels. It's the first car that does not fit in one of my little. I have little plastic boxes. I don't think I have it. Yes, I do. I have one handy. Let me see if I can show you. It's a little plastic box that keeps the dust off of the cars. And after I catalog them, I write down the number of the year on the bottom, and they go up on my shelf in chronological order. And that's how I keep my collection. This one does not fit in any of those boxes, so it just had to go on the shelf by itself. So it's called the Fatbacks series. This is car number 41 out of those 100 new cars, and I've seen others since. They usually just, okay, they won't fit on a racetrack. I can't do anything with them. They don't fit in my little plastic cases, but it is a Mustang, and I now own it. It came literally 15 minutes ago in the mailbox, and that's why I'm shooting the video now, because it was the last in the 2004 collection that I needed. The 65 Mustang convertible, of course, still exists. One of the, if not the most popular car body styles in the Hot Wheels world and the real car world. This is from the Star Spangled Series 2, vehicle 1 of 5. White interior and very red, white, and blue exterior. Hot Wheels is really good at coming out with a patriotic theme, Star Spangled Banner kind of series each year. And I've got another one right here that just came out, a little hard to see, but this is another Mustang, and this is the 2022 series, I'm pretty sure. And so kind of cool because that next to the other one. And there's almost always a Mustang. I mean, it's a patriotic American theme, and what's more American than the Mustang, right? So, love that car, looking pretty sweet. The 68 Mustang, I did not know what Planet Hot Wheels was, so I had to look it up. This was listed as a Planet Hot Wheels Pride Rides series. So Planet Hot Wheels was, I've never played it, a massive multiplayer online racing game. Didn't know that. I'll have to do a little bit more research and see. I don't think it's still around. And this, I guess, was a car that you could race in the game, maybe. This is car 1 out of 10 in that series. Metallic lime green. It is gorgeous. It's a crazy color. Very, very shiny. What I find interesting is that if you look it up online, it'll say it has black flames on the side. Now, technically, it doesn't. The sides are black, and they cut out the flame pattern, so the flames are the metallic lime green. So, be careful with that. I caught that and immediately just put black sides with metallic lime green flames because that's what it is. 5-spoke wheels. It is a gorgeous car. Anytime they put shiny Spectraflame chrome, I love it, love it, love it. All right, the 1970 Ford Mustang came out in a series called the Showcase Oil Can Vehicles. Now that I think about it, I don't know why they called them oil cans. I always thought they looked like tires. And in fact, you look at the packaging, the top is a wheel, and then that's a tire. So I think they're the shape of an oil can and about the size of an oil, like an oil filter, like you put on the bottom of your car. That's maybe, I don't know. But they called them oil can vehicles. Whatever. And there's a muscle car series, and this is one of them. And I just got this about a week ago and had a hard time tearing it open. It's not really made to open, but of course I tore it open. So that package doesn't exist anymore. It was just plastic wrapped around plastic, so not a huge deal. I do like how it's sitting on chrome, so you can kind of see the reflection of the paint and some of the undercarriage. This is 1 out of 15,000 made. I just saw that on the side, as a matter of fact. So I need to update that. So what I do when I find things like that is make sure that I verify that that's exactly what it said. Now, when you own the car, you are doing your own research. And a lot of times you try not to take people's word for it when you're looking up information on these cars. So I love it when I actually have the package. I try not to buy the packages. I'll be honest with you. You can save so much money if you buy them what's called, in quotes, loose. Buy them loose. I don't need the package. I'm just going to throw them away. But those packages have a lot of information on them. So what do? Well, you buy the loose car and then you look up on eBay people who are selling the car still in its package, and you look at all the photos and you take the information off the photos. So let's see. So I'm going to put 15,000. How about only 15,000 made? There we go. So then I just publish it again, and then back over on my site, it will just pop up. If I just hit refresh, it'll now say, or soon, or shortly, it should say, there we go, only 15,000 made. So that's how quick it happens. So that's one thing that's nice about keeping it on a website. Oh, another thing that's nice about having a website, when I go into the store, which is Walmart most of the time, and look at cars, I'm like, do I have that car? All I have to do is on my phone bring up hotwheelsmustangs.com, and that's my personal database, and I can look at that year and see whether I have that car yet. So that helps me out a lot. All right, so I think that's it with, the bright white. You could also get it in Spectraflame blue. I was not able to find that. I would have preferred blue over white, but that's okay. Has Boss 302 on the sides. Chrome engine, so you can see, look at that engine detail. That engine cover is chrome, and the wheels are deep dish chrome. Boss 302 on the side. It is a gorgeous car. I just not a, white is just not, it shouldn't exist on cars, in my opinion. I don't know a single car that I love in white. Nope, none. All right, moving on. The Mustang Mach 1, interesting. One of my favorite cars. They're just, that's a gorgeous, gorgeous design, but look at that paint job. Oh, and I see some problems with my text. So I'm going to go back to Weebly. Weebly's my design program, and I notice it's wrapping. And I don't really know why. It doesn't show wrapping here. So I'm going to see if maybe I can change something. I really don't know what. So it doesn't let me do much here. So Let's just try to publish it. So if that doesn't work, I'll have to fix that. I have to do something else with my formatting. But yeah, that was a little better, but I'm going to have to keep moving that down. So what I have is the logo of the 18th Annual Collectors Convention in Irvine, California on the top. These are, by the way, this is two of the three. I showed you one above, and this is the second from that convention. And the third is one that I can't find. I've seen pictures of it. I've not seen it for sale. Maybe it's just super, super rare. And that is called the Button Bingo Fundraiser. Fundraiser, that should be one word. There's another error. Okay, this is good. This is good for me. I'm finding errors. So fundraiser, one word. Boop, boop. Okay. And perhaps while I'm here, no, I can't fix that. So right now anyway. So there was a fundraiser car that people could bid on, and it would benefit the Mattel Children's Hospital at UCLA. And it had the Button Bingo logo on the sides and convention logo on the hood, red, white, or blue. So there's 3 different color choices as well. I've seen pictures. I'd like to have one. Maybe someday I'll track one down. But look at this car. It was the winner, round 2, of the Red Line Club's selection vehicle. It was this is car 5,815 that I own out of 10,385, which is a strange number. Very much Spectraflame orange with a chrome bottom, chrome base, chassis, and black interior. It is the shiniest chrome I've ever seen. It's almost like there's chrome underneath of it. It's gorgeous. So the back of the package. Well, here's a picture of the front of the package. It's from a selections series at HotWheelsCollectors.com. And so what is that? Well, you have to join the Red Line Club, which I haven't done yet still. And then I read, this is from the back. I took a picture before I threw it away to understand better how this works. So it explains how, in 2004, members of the Red Line Club were given the choice to vote on a car that Mattel would make for that year. Nearly 50,000 people voted, and in round 1, the Mustang Mach 1, which is this car, beat out the 57 T-Bird, the Corvette Stingray, and then it finally beat the Shelby Cobra 427 SC to become the second ever selections vehicle chosen in the muscle car series. So basically it was the winner. Everybody voted this over those others. And then I think, voting would have been fun, and that might be part of the enticement to join the Red Line Club. It's like $10 a year. But to be able to put in your vote and then buy a car that you voted on would be pretty cool. So they then voted on which wheels that they wanted, and it was almost a tie between the 5-spoke Real Riders, which is a modern wheel with rubber tires, or the classic Red Line. And man, I'm glad it only won by 10 votes, 10 people. That's pretty amazing. But the Red Line with the classic 5-spoke chrome, that is the original, like old school look, which you have to have. It's just too cool. So then they voted on whether they wanted it to be a custom design or a ghost flame decoration. It had like a ghost flame on it, or they wanted this black line down the side and over the hood, which is kind of a retro look, and that won. And then the final one was the color, and they chose Spectraflame orange over Spectraflame ice blue, olive, or green. Very, very cool. So that is just about every car that Mattel made in 2004 that was a Hot Wheels, and they are, other than that yellow one, different. Still different. It's okay. They are all spectacular. So catch me next time. Might be a while, but when my 2005s trickle in, we'll cover what Mattel did for that year when a new Mustang came out for sale, which I bought, by the way. So I'm excited to talk about that. I will catch you next time. For now, Mr. Johns out.